now the lift has opened up one of its doors. Let's now manually open up the other set of doors. And what can we see? Just the lift shaft and some graffiti. Someone else has found out his trick. Now, this trick comes in useful later on. And here I am on the ground floor. The main set of doors open. Now let's see if I can open up the rear set of doors. And there isn't just a lift shaft behind it. There is the service area. I've managed to get into the service area. Let's go and explore it. Oh, just look at this. I love service areas because they all look grotty and interesting. They don't look clean and modern like the rest of the place. They look real grotty. Let's look around. And along we go to a little tucked away lift in the service area. And this lift goes from basement, the spooky basement below everything else, then lower ground, ground. As we're on the western side of the centre, it goes on up 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is really high. I didn't even know the western side went up as far as 5. Let's go there. And here I am up on floor 5, which is the roof. Can I get out? Can I roof Westfields? Bugger, the door's locked. So then, now we go down this lift down to basement. And now, here I am down on Westfield's basement. And along the passages I go to a set of 5 service lifts. Let's ride it!
Doors closing. Second floor. Doors open.
And now, get outside of this service area and along to the ground level street area. Even though this is called the ground floor in the shopping centre, this isn't actually really the ground floor because the lower ground is technically the ground floor because the rest of it's all just steel frame built. This is completely man-made, completely artificial. This is going around the outside ground floor area of this shopping centre and along to the hotels. Now, this is one building which has 2 hotels in it. There's the more ordinary Holiday Inn occupying the lower floors, then on the upper floors there is the Posh Twats Hotel. So first we go into Holiday Inn. Lifts here are more Gen 2s and they go all up to floor 7. So 7, no, 6, no, 5, no, 4. Oh, only as far as floor 3. Oh dear. So now we're going to the other lifts up to the Posh Twats Hotel. And these lifts go non-stop all up to floor 12. shop, going back into the main part of the shopping centre, to the main walkway, and let's take a look in some of the shops. The first shop I go into is, however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce that, and the lift here is an eco-disc, and the floor numbering is wrong. This is our first floor shop, which has an additional floor up on the non-existent second floor, and the lift calls it ground 1, so incorrect floor numbering. And now we go along to the next lift, which is in New Look, and the lift here is total crap. So now we go down to Marks and Spencer's, which has some more Gen 2s, and I didn't bother filming these because Marks and Spencer's, same old, not interesting. So now we go back into the shopping centre, and now let's walk along the main walkway of this shopping centre on the eastern side on the first floor, when a lot of the shops along here have an additional floor on the non-existent second floor. So let's take a look at these different shops and let's see how many of them get the floor numbering correct. So the first shop we go into is Forever 21. This shop has an entrance on the ground floor, first floor, and the additional second floor, and the lift calls it 1, 2 and 3. And it's a stupid generic. What do you expect? What a crap lift. And there we go along, and this is weird spinning advertisement sign. That's rather random. And then we go to the next lift, which is in H&M. And the H&M opens up on the ground floor, first floor, and there's an additional floor on the second floor. And the lift gets the floor numbering correct. Yes, and it's a really nice Schindler MRL. Let's ride it.
Floor 2. Floor 1.
And now we go along to the next lift, which is Top Man Top Shop. And the lift here is a stupid stunner. And does it get the floor numbering correct? No, it doesn't. It calls it ground 1 when it should be 1 and 2. Oh dear. And now we go along to next. Cannot even be bothered to film a lift here. It's going to be a shitty Oakland. And let's look at the floor numbering. It gets it wrong, ground 1. And when I took his picture, the security guy here actually came over and asked me what I was doing. So when I explained about the floor numbering being wrong, he was actually very interesting, which is a nice change to most security guards. And now we go along to the next shop, which is River Island. And the lift here is that load of shit. It's a platform lift. So now we go along to the next shop, which is Zara. And the lift here is a nice Arona, but does it get the floor numbering correct? Nope, it doesn't. It calls floors ground 1 rather than 1 and 2. Alright, anyway, let's ride it.